Wrestling fans, what's going on, man? It's Black Couch Booking here with a brand new video. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. And if you're old to the channel, you already know the vibes, man. How you doing today? So, follow me on Instagram at Real Black Couch Booking, first of all. And second of all, if you want to join my Discord, link is in the description down below. And I know you have a lot of questions. First things first, why am I in the bed making this video? Because I've been sick for like 4 to 5 days. And for this video in particular, I could not find the strength to go in there and sit in my game chair, set up this ring light, which is supposed to be more yellow to represent the Hurt Syndicate and Bobby Lashley's lights in WWE, but it really doesn't look yellow, so I'm kind of upset about that. And yeah, I just didn't have it in me. I couldn't, but you know, the grind don't stop. I'm dedicated to my subscribers, dedicated to making good content, and I really want to, you know, just push out this content for you guys. So however I'm gonna get it done, I'm gonna get it done. And I have this on not to protect my hair, which it will when I go to sleep tonight, but I was gonna go to extra mile, order a ball cap to represent Bobby Lashley, but I have an abnormally sized head, so it wouldn't have fit me. So that's that as well. Yeah, that's a lot, I know, but I wanted to get all that out. And let me say this as well. This is Black History Month. I'm covering black wrestlers in specific videos throughout the entire month, so be on the lookout for that. But I'll cover just, you know, the regular wrestling content as well. But when I say black wrestlers, guys, I'm not in the mood to debate. Bobby Lashley's half from Panama, blah, blah, blah. Mercedes Moné's, Bobby Lashley, I don't care. Because at the end of the day, if we were all back in the 1960s, before Martin Luther King, before 1968 and all that, we would all be drinking from the same water fountain. If your mom black, your dad black, your grandma, great auntie, they will still call you the same thing they call everyone else. So I'm not arguing with nobody about that this month. We're having positivity and we're covering some great individuals who accomplished a lot in the wrestling space that we love. So I'm not arguing over biracial and he's only 10% black. At the end of the day, bro, you would have got back in the day. So that's my opinion on that. So don't argue with me. So with that being said, let's get back to the positivity. This video is my opinion, but I think Bobby Lashley is the greatest wrestling champion of all time. Black wrestling champion of all time. Relax, calm down. This is Black History Month, but Bobby Lashley is the greatest black wrestling champion of all time. Yes, absolutely. That is my opinion. And let me just read off some statistics for you guys. Wow. Look at that. 3-time United States champion, 2-time WWE champion, 2-time Intercontinental champion, 4-time TNA World champion, TNA King of the Mountain champion, the TNA X Division champion. What else? 2-time ECW champion. And finally, he's captured the coveted AEW Tag Team Championships with Shelton Benjamin, and this is his first time winning a tag team championship throughout his whole career. So I would say those stats alone should really be enough for me to end this video, but I know you want me to keep going into it. And I'll just mention this, you know, just for shits and giggles. He also has an MMA record of 15-2 with, you know, 5 KOs, you know, 7 submissions. You know, that's just a little something. You know what I'm saying? So Bobby Lashley, right? Bobby Lashley went through a lot of adversity in his career. You know, it looked like he was going to be the next big thing when he first stepped on the scene in WWE. Vince McMahon liked him so much so he had him, you know, Umaga versus Bobby Lashley, you know, hair versus hair, Vince McMahon versus Donald Trump at WrestleMania, one of the wildest spectacles ever. We got to see Vince McMahon's head shaved, and we got to see Bobby Lashley get the win. Then we saw Bobby Lashley become ECW champion, but after that, he had a stint away from WWE, and a lot of people thought his career was over. A lot of people thought we might not see Bobby Lashley wrestle again. Who knows what's going to happen? But, you know, he went to go to, you know, oh my gosh. You see, I just had to sneeze, so that's a little edit. I edited it out, though. Don't want to gross y'all out. But, yeah, so Bobby Lashley, you know, he went to do MMA, had a stint in TNA, which is where I would say Bobby Lashley covered a lot of ground with his work with TNA, man. Like sincerely, bro, Bobby Lashley, with all those belts looking like an absolute beast, TNA really showed what Bobby Lashley was supposed to be in WWE and could have been in WWE. Bobby Lashley is inspirational. If you follow his YouTube and stuff, he's a hard worker. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a very motivating guy, and I really love that about Bobby Lashley. We need to figure out a way, you know, to where this guy, he needs to be inducted into WWE Hall of Fame, like, very, very soon. Like, how is this guy not someone who you could look up to inside and outside of the ring? His never give up attitude, his never quit attitude is just, it's so motivational. But, you know, he coming up around the same time as the John Cena's and the Batistas and all that type of stuff, which is understandable. They really couldn't find where he could fit because the ECW championship didn't have as much prestige as a World Heavyweight Championship and the WWE Championship. And it almost felt like, you know, it was given to him to try to get him in the other lane, but they didn't give him the opportunity to become that guy until he came back to WWE and he became the WWE champion finally. But let me not jump the gun too quickly, because when you say a superstar that faced a lot of adversity in his life, listen, I don't remember The Rock having to bend over in front of another man. I don't remember The Rock having to say that these are my lovely sisters and they're 3 dudes dressed up as women to make a mockery of Bobby Lashley. I remember no one having to be so uncomfortable on TV, literally kissing another man's wife in front of him, like so seductively in a very nasty, disgusting storyline that didn't go anywhere, so there was no payoff anyway. And Bobby Lashley was being set to like look like a clown. This big, buff, brolic, masculine dude who could literally, in real life, beat everyone up because he did MMA, was embarrassed. Yeah, he had the IC title. Yeah, he got the United States Championship a couple times, but it was absolute embarrassment, and it looked like him coming back was a huge mistake. But then finally, they pulled the trigger, and Bobby Lashley, then, the Hurt Business, started in WWE, and man, what a time to be alive, bro. The Hurt Business was a bunch of guys, black men, clean cut, wearing suits, had all the belts. MVP was talking with the swagger, with the cane, with the shades. You know what I'm saying? It was very motivational, very inspirational to look up to, and Bobby Lashley was at the center of it all. They was running, you know, the pandemic era, holding things down. But then obviously, you know, the bloodline story took more precedence. You know, the Hurt Business thing really fell through. And, you know, we got stuck in limbo again with Bobby Lashley, you know. He couldn't even defend his title in an Elimination Chamber match. He got a concussion because they just wanted to put the belt on Brock, but they didn't want to make it look too obvious that Brock was going to take the belt from another black individual. So they had to find a way to get around that. And then Brock's second title reign was only like 20 days, but his first title reign was like, what, 200 something days? Let me fact check that, y'all. I don't want to cap on here. 196 days. So, you know what? Very respectable. And now, obviously, Bobby Lashley is in AEW. He's a World Tag Team Champion already, first time in his career, something he's never done. And it's just great, man. I mean, listen, all those accolades. And I say he's the greatest champion, not just because of the accolades, but because of what he's been through. Like, bro, a lot of that stuff, people don't come back from that. Having to bend over and showing your cheeks. Like, I don't know what the thought process was. Like, it wasn't funny. It was an embarrassment, guys. Like, are y'all serious? Let me fix my posture. Making me look like I'm trying to be on my Bobby Lashley title. Making me look like I'm chunky out here. But yeah, man, like it's just crazy, guys. Like Bobby Lashley, man. And I know it's gonna be debate. People are gonna say The Rock. I mean, The Rock is 8-time champion, stuff like that. But a lot of his championship reigns were short. And I'm not gonna knock him for not doing things outside of WWE. Some people are WWE lifers, so you can't hold that against them. That's like holding something against the Undertaker, John Cena, Randy Orton, and stuff like that. But I mean, what Bobby Lashley did, holding all those TNA belts at one time, you kind of got to give credit to that. And then he did come back and he redeemed himself. So you really can't say that Bobby Lashley can't be considered the greatest. And that's my opinion. If you don't think he's the greatest, cool. But I think Bobby Lashley is the greatest black wrestling champion ever. We're not doing men versus women because the women, they will get their video, and I do have someone in mind, but I really do want to know what you guys think. Like, who else do you think is better? Will you consider the first black WWE champion better? Will you consider The Rock better? Will you consider Kofi better? Will you consider Big E better? And if you do, that's your opinion. That's fine. We're celebrating these individuals. I'm not trying to put them against one another because, you know, that's what we do. That's a race. We always gotta, but I'm just saying that based on Bobby Lashley's accomplishments and his motto and his attitude, and even Bobby Lashley, the stand-up guy, even through all that adversity, he still kept his head down. He still did what he was supposed to do. He wasn't crapping on the company while he was in the company, and you gotta respect that. You also gotta respect his real life pedigree. If I'm not mistaken, wasn't Bobby Lashley a Marine? See, I be knowing. I be knowing. You know what I'm saying? Bobby Lashley was a Marine, and hey, you know, I mean, this guy's a superhero, essentially. Almost died. This guy's a superhero, essentially. So let me know you guys' thoughts and opinion, man. Thank you for love and support as always. Hope you guys enjoyed this little video. You know, the other video is gonna be more in depth, a different setup, obviously, but I just wanted to get, like, I wanted to set the tone. So even if this video don't reach a lot of people, I hope it reaches the people that it needs to reach, and you guys really enjoy it, man. Let's spread peace, positivity, and love this month of Black History Month. I'm gonna cover a lot of various different people. Obviously, the wrestling space, a lot of the most Black wrestlers are known. And on my Instagram, I am posting daily about just some facts about Black wrestlers, just to spread some history. So if you guys interested in that, let me know. And I'll talk to y'all later, man. I'm about to die. I'm just kidding. God is good. Appreciate y'all, man. I will be good. I will be good to go. And I'm going to get my rest, and I'm going to do what I got to do. But this video will be out on Monday, so peace.